Hello, hello, I am back, and better than ever. Alright, I actually have the coordinates to be able to get home this time. So I need to go toward positive x, positive x, positive z. Okay, positive z, positive x. And let's get going home. And it's nice morning to be going through the forest. Seagull, I hate you. Alright, what's down there? Death is down there. Just like right here. Let's get running. Remind me to make a sword when I get home. Got a knife, but that doesn't do as much damage. Be cool if it had backstabbing. I'd just sneak up on shit. Things. Sneak up on things. What am I doing in the water? I don't belong in the water. That's where corpse fish live. Or have their undead existence, I suppose. Not sure if they're actually undead. Alright, I'm right back to where I started in a previous video. That's a campfire. Do I have food? Food that I'm willing to eat? Alright, chaunching down. Make my way through here. I have no room in my inventory to get stuff. Let's just walk over the top of this house. Make sure I'm going the right direction. So, let's see here. Redwood Forest. Fun times. Like to bring a peach tree home, get a sapling, but unfortunately, that's not really possible. I have things in my inventory. Things I would like to take home. So, what am I going to talk about today? I actually don't even have any thoughts. All right, I know where that portal is, and it's right by my place. Hello, sheep. You're the one I keep talking about wanting to shear someday. Let's get myself home. And here we are. Any of this stuff fit in there? Alright. Now let's put things where they go. I like to make a nice little kitchen here. Oh, wait, no, on the other side. Grab that stove. But Archer, both sides are the same. Not really, because this door is going to lead to my farm, and that door is going to lead to the river, where I'm going to have all of my fish traps. What do I have? Spruce, palm. Let's start off with a couple of spruce cabinets. No, I don't want to mix and match. Start off with one spruce cabinet. Spruce cabinet. Ooh. Let me do a butcher block cabinet right now, so I don't have to fall in a pit. And in addition to that butcher block cabinet, I'm going to make 4 trapdoors. There we go. There we go. Got myself a little tiny drawbridge. Get over here. Take that ladder and put one right down there so I can get back into my house if I fall in the pit. Butcher block. This butcher block cabinet by Tio Madre is really a time saver, or a space saver, because the top of it acts as a cutting board and the inside acts as a cabinet. I'm going to put my food in here for now. And seeds until I'll take the corn kernels. But food and seeds can go in here until I make myself a bucket and make myself a farm. Let's go out here. Temporarily plant me some corn. So I used to smoke. I don't anymore. I quit on my wedding day as a present to my husband, and have not had a cigarette ever since. But way back when I was younger, I smoked and went out to diners. This is when smoking was allowed in diners. And that's where all of my friends were. We would just go hang out at the diner all night. Yes, all night. We would leave just before the sun came up. And I would write my stories, none of which are any good anymore. I thought they were good at the time, but no. I would draw. Haven't drawn in a long time. All of my sketch pads were stolen from me, and so I was disheartened and didn't want to draw anymore after losing all of my work. And I've tried to get back into drawing since then, but it's been so long, I've lost most of the skill I had, and I would have to dedicate myself to getting it back. And that I don't have the dedication at this moment. I would prefer to currently work on Minecraft mods and Minecraft videos. Alright, it's raining. I have my home set up. Need to see if I have leather. Do I have any in here? No. How about in here? No. This one? 3 leather. 3 is not good enough. I have 21 rotten flesh, though. 3 definitely not good enough. 21? Yes. Alright. Do I still have coal in here? Yeah. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, so I don't waste any. Let me go put a palm sapling down. But yeah, besides writing and drawing, me and my friends would just sit around and, shoot the shit. Oh, your language, Archer. I have worse language. And when Vega appears, there's going to be even more. But, yeah, we would sit around and shoot the shit for hours at a time. And we were like, if somebody recorded us and, made videos, they would be so popular because we're funny as hell. Well, we actually were funny as hell. But one of the guys, not one of my favorite people, decided, I'm going to make that video series. But the thing is, the only thing that made it funny was because it was spontaneous. Retelling the bits afterward? Not funny. Not funny at all. Which is why I'm having quite a bit of trouble doing my bits here. Because I've got to come up with new material. My old material is not going to be funny. Except for the bit about the little electric shocks. That's funny. Right. I already had 2 stoves. You're slipping, Archer. You're slipping. 2 stoves and a cooking pot. And a cutting board already. But I prefer my butcher block. Looks better than cutting board on top of a counter. Which I'm going to do later anyway. But I like the butcher block. Tia Madre is a really good artist and a good modder and mod designer. Comes up with some really good ideas. I think I'm gonna do a bit on Tia Madre coming up soon. All right. Got a friendly graveyard and the friendly camp over there. Don't need anything from them at the moment. The only thing running through my mind is Groucho Marx. I once shot an elephant in my pajamas. What he was doing in my pajamas, I'll never know. But that doesn't make for a great bit from me, and it's not long. Good evening, the sun has set. Just as I came up with a bit I needed to tell. Well, gonna go to bed, and in the morning I will make a sword. Oh my goodness. Alright, everybody have a great day. Hit the buttons, like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Go check out my mod pages, because I've got, quite a few good mods. I just made a new one, and check them out. All right. Bye-bye.